this is Martin Films. I'm Sonia Roseman, and this is Collaterall, and it's just been signed. We're in Ramsgate, and we'd like you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, we're Collaterall, band from Ramsgate, and yeah, just a hard-hitting rock band, man. You know, guitar solos from this guy, deep bass from this guy. Of course, from Angelo Tristan. Buisson.
Buisson. I'm Jack, by the way. Good to meet you.
My name's Todd Winger.
It's Todd Winger.
It's the most 80s name that I've ever heard.
I thought my name was alright until I met him, and then it's just like, I just give up.
I've contemplated making a stage name like Jackie DiMarzio or something like that, just to keep up with you.
Still not as good as Todd Winger. It's still not.
It's not 80s enough, is it?
Right. Enough of him. How about you? Go on.
Yeah. Right. So how did you all meet?
How did we all meet?
I met Angelo in the pub.
Yeah, well, I moved to Thanet. This is what we call this area of this place. It's called Thanet.
Yeah, it's great.
And basically, I moved to Thanet about 5 years ago, and I was. It's when I first started finding myself as a musician. So I'm going to get really like philosophical. I actually said that word. No, let me finish. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Listen. Anyway, so yeah, bad situation with relationship, all that shit, right? And then I'm trying to make money by busking and stuff like that. All the stuff that you just don't really want to do. So I was doing that for a couple of months when I first moved down here in this shit relationship I was in. And then I played this little pub called Charlotte, which is just up the road. Literally, just me, and I was playing a good old Bon Jovi maybe. And this guy comes walking in, right? And he looks the exact same back then. This is like mine 4 years ago. He looks exactly the same.
I'm the same person. Yeah. I've always been.
4 years is not a long time.
4 years isn't a long time. But it's the story, that's what happened in these 4 years. But yeah, so I met him, he came in like he is kind of now, like this. Like that. What? Right?
Heavily drunk.
Yeah. You know, looking at me. Oh mate, this is a banging song. Bon Jovi, man. Yeah, like, you know, I've got long. Well, I didn't have long hair at that point.
Yeah, no, I was singing along to "Born to Be My Baby,"
which if you know that song, you can't not.
I was like, yes, mate, you're fucking smashing it. It's fucking great.
So I mean, so after I play, I'm like, right, I need a cigarette, and he's like, oh, do you want to roll it off me? Right?
No. You asked me to roll it. Oh. You had to. You saw me. You saw me fight. You saw me rolling.
I did, and I said, can I have one?
And you went, can I have one? And I gave you a roll.
So then,
my couch.
Yeah.
I prefer the way we met, but anyway.
How it all started was we went out for a cigarette, and that's when we got speaking. You know, he obviously heard I played Bon Jovi and stuff, and look at him, you know, and so we hit it off, and I was doing this session stuff at that time. I had a session band play, and I asked him to come along and guitar deck, and he actually did. He came along and guitar deck.
Guitar there. You asked me to be your guitar tech.
Yeah, which can I just say, went really badly wrong, because the one job he needed to do was tune up a guitar in between a song at the where is it, at the
Bar?
West Coast bar.
Yeah, you didn't have
right,
to
and it like I'm now waiting. I've done this song, and I'm going. Jack's meant to be by the side of the stage. He doesn't turn up for another 2 minutes, like, and hands me the guitar like nothing's happened.
Yeah, but I did go round the entire crowd and got them all off their fucking seats and got them to the front.
And that's how we met. And then basically after that, Jack knew people, and you know we got together and shit like that, and shit just rolled, you know. And latest edition Todd Winger over here, it's just made it a dream come true. I've lived my dream now because I'm sitting next to this.
Fucking babe, by the way.
Yeah.
That is honestly all going hard.
Can I just say that if it wasn't for Mike Franklin, a good friend of mine, who tagged me in the post, they were looking for a guitar player, that I wouldn't have known any of these guys. So Mike Franklin.
Mike, you're a beast.
Mike,
I need to buy you a beer. Yeah.
Okay, musical influences.
Where do you want to start? All of us, or just individually?
Should we all just shout it out at the same time?
You ready? Go on, what do you know? You're a bit different than us in a sense.
My brother was probably the biggest influence. He's
Wow.
5 years older than me. And
You've got a brother. Does he play drums? Sorry, God.
and I wanted to do everything that he did, and he played guitar, so I wanted to play guitar. We just kicked it off. Following that, I guess the standard really: Paul Gilbert, Joe Satriani,
Yes, man.
George Lynch, Guns N' Roses were a big influence. Classic rock all over it.
Yeah, man. Because I noticed instantly that you're like a proper 80s rock.
First time we met him, right? It was one of our shows. He bowls into this ballroom with a denim jacket with Def Leppard on the back and a Danger patch.
Yeah, and a doctor patch.
Doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
That's right.
We didn't need a rehearsal.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, fuck it, this guy.
I was like, this guy's in.
Yeah.
This guy's in. I don't care about the rest. He recorded a guitar solo to one of our tracks as an audition, and he had a Heat t-shirt on. I didn't even listen to the song. I was like,
It was the only one that was clean that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. And what about you?
my influences.
Yeah, man.
I fucking love Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses,
Punk
Def Leppard,
IPA.
Punk IPA, by Brewdog. Abilene.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Dokken. Yeah. That's all good. Foreigner, I fucking love.
Just all round, man.
All the gay shit.
With me, I mean, it was very, you know, like touch and go with me. It was, I heard Living on a Prayer when I was about, couldn't be older than 10, and I was like, that's it. Bon Jovi, man.
Self-taught or music lessons?
Self-taught.
Self-taught.
My brother taught me for about 6 months, and then I can't read music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's one thing I'll say to people that want to start music. If you're in a band and you want to, just do it. Do the shit yourselves, man. Honestly, like you, if you learn from other people, you're going to learn their mistakes. Like learn your own mistakes. It's simple as that. Yeah. Yeah.
Play by ear.
On that one, I would say what actually got into the music scene? What really, was it something, a song?
It was for me that Living on a Prayer. And the thing is, it's probably, you know, the same for these guys in different aspects of it. But like that's, you know, I heard Living on a Prayer, and it just did something to me, and I just knew, and I pointed, and I said, that's what that feeling that it gave me, that's it. You know, if I can give people that feeling, that's it.
My sister, for my birthday, gave me the Guns N' Roses music video DVD.
That dog's not well having
If
it.
you can't hear the dog in the background, it is hilarious.
And that just fucking did it. They're all cool, they're all smashing it.
Where's my bum and that?
That's no vulgar song.
What's your? Oh, you've been given yours. We've got some beautiful ladies to watch.
He's got his brother on.
Jesus.
There we go. There we go. Right. There we go.
Shut up! What do you think of the music scene right now, the British music scene?
Are you sure you want to ask that question?
Yeah.
Brutally honest, I think quite bad. I mean, it's up to discussion. I think there's
By the way,
at the
I'm
moment.
moving on to your bit.
No, you're not. Right.
I'd just like to throw in there that everybody gives Ed Sheeran a lot of crap.
He's genuinely well good.
absolutely
He is
awesome.
genuinely well good.
I think it could be better,
He's put in the
but
effort.
it's just a sign of the times. Everything's changing.
Listen,
so,
I think it's simple. It's
Oh, you've got a bit of Bob Dylan in you.
yeah.
I think it's if you look at the last 40 years, which isn't a long time in you know, think about it, humanity has been here for however million years. In the last 40 years,
Humanity has not been here for years.
oh sorry, are you Christian? 2000 right?
No, I'm just saying humanity has not been. How long has the planet
Anyway,
Anyway,
current music
right,
industry.
yeah. So basically 40 years ago, you know, in the 70s and 80s, if you learned to play your instrument, and you mastered that craft, you had the making of to be something special if you put in the time. Because there wasn't this escape of YouTube and things like how to learn. You had to learn either by reading or listening. There was no one to show you unless you did guitar lessons and stuff like that. So you were more inclined to study your craft in depth. So if you made it and that's what music was. It was guitars, it was bass, it was drums, it was keys. Everyone was playing something. It was more special and it was more unique. Not everyone could do it. So the bands that came out, obviously deserved the fact that they did. Nowadays, 40 years later, you can get one guy who studied music tech at some industry college in the middle of London for 1 year, and with a tiny little keyboard, and create what a band did 40 years ago in 10 seconds with a finger. And it's now, because everyone can do that, the industry's completely changed. Everyone's, going, what, I fancy quitting my job and then become a musician, hitting a couple of notes, and then suddenly they're a DJ, and it's like...
Well, exactly, and now, you get infinite takes nowadays. You can sit in your bedroom with a computer and, a decent, half-decent setup for minimal cost, and you can take after take after take after
Whereas 40 years ago, you're in the studio one day.
Terrible music.
You had to. So in that sort of sense,
still get that one take.
Yeah. And in that sense, another answer to that is the quality. I think has changed dramatically. The quality of music 40 years ago to now. There's not many people that can do what people did 40 years ago because it's everyone's so lazy now.
I think the proof is in the live performance.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody can sound good on a record.
Yeah, and we're not here to name drop and slag people off. That's we're not here to do that at all. We respect. There's a different sort of.
Please say you're going on to do that.
No, listen. There's a different form of the music industry. There's two types in my eyes. There's the music industry. Yo, guys. There's the music industry, and then there's the entertainment industry.
So who is the Joker of the band?
Ooh. Well, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. No, he's the Joker. Let's have a little team talk. Because I think that's what's needed. Does Joker necessarily mean the guy that drinks the most?
No, that has never been that. Ever.
So what do you mean, the funny guy?
Yeah. One is always playing tricks with
Fuck off. Look at that. You say
Funny how?
Yeah, my God, you're pretty funny. If we have to, so what? So I'm just now the least worst.
No, don't take it the wrong way.
Do you know what? I'm pretty funny. No, I know it's not, but it's the way Todd said it. He went, well, you're pretty funny. Let's stick with you. So it's like I'm just an option.
If anything, that's more of an insult to me.
You know what? I'm the Joker.
No, Todd makes me fucking laugh.
Because he's so cool.
Yeah. No, he's got
Do you know what? It's a unity thing. We're all the Jokers.
We're all the Jokers.
Yeah, we're all a Joker.
We all play a Joker card now.
Who's Ladies Man?
It's all. Hang on. It's also our logo. Is the Joker card with the horseshoe.
The ladies man.
No, but you'll see it. You'll see it.
The ladies man.
Ladies man. Who's the lady man?
Oh, you've literally made a baby.
Told you not to mention that.
Well, I mean, you know what? I think
Angelo's the front man, and I think he's the pinnacle.
He's got it.
Who thinks he's the Ladies Man?
do you know what? I genuinely think I do. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. not pure, out of vainness, just because of how that's God created me. Just how I.
Oh, that was like a sneeze, a cough, and a laugh at the same time.
We'll find out if you stay the night.
Yeah.
Right, can you tell us about your management and your record deal?
Yeah, well, we're signed underneath Roulette Records, Roulette Media.
You want to ask that again?
Let's carry on.
Right.
Rock and roller.
So,
Don't start with the
yeah, our record label, which, do you know what, we've been now for a number of years, but it's about 2 years. Roulette Media Records. I tell you what, when we first joined, when we first signed, they do this thing in a completely different way. Their ethos, well, that was a well good word. Their ethos.
Use it in the right place.
You can't then say that was a well good word.
We'll cut that bit out.
Their ethos is...
Roulette Media. Their ethos basically is, you know, we sign them. They don't sign us, we sign them, and they help us to be developed into, you know, a band that's, you know, worthy of winning the fuck. You're right, mate. Let's get the shit out of it. Worthy of, you know, being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, and that's what my function is. You know, I'm not gonna lie. We signed them 2 years ago, and a tragedy happened when we first signed them. They had a lot to promise. And then basically our tour manager from the record label died out of nowhere.
Really suddenly.
And it was you know, it was one of death is a horrible thing, especially when you're in a band. I know it, you know, in life as well, but when you're in a band and you know you build a friendship, you know that are bigger than anything. You know, we spend more of our lives together than we do apart.
And he was such a nice guy as well.
And yeah, Michael was and he had every love for this band, man. Like, he believed in this band, and he was going to take us out on tour. He was going to be our tour manager.
The first time I met him, he was wearing a Night Ranger t-shirt.
This guy's a legend. Honestly, he's a legend, and
That does it.
he passed away suddenly, which meant, you know, this label, which were a new up-and-coming label at the time, had to kind of halt things, and we understood that to a certain point. And it got to then a time where that happens, but you still need to then, you know, you need to go on with what you are doing. You know, we've got visions, and we've got a singularity vision that we're trying to achieve.
He'd be disappointed if we weren't.
Exactly. And the last
just wallowed in it, you've got to see it through.
And so, you know, we got to a point where we then spoke to our A&R executive, who's amazing as well, fucking love it to bits.
What is the vision?
The vision is to pack out the desert more than once.
That's not right.
I'll say now, you know what, I want to make people happy.
My vision is to live comfortably, drink beer for the rest of my life.
That's it. The band's vision. I want to, you know, I think as a band, I'll be honest, and I was speaking on the three of us, and it's about making as many people happy as we can, you know, and inspiring people.
When you go to a gig and you're standing there and you're just singing your heart out, no one can hear you, you're just loving life.
Yeah.
I want people
to do that to me. I want people to just...
You know when you get in your hairs?
You know when you go to a gig and you just go,
yeah,
fucking yes, mate,
yeah.
You're smashing.
You know, and you get the hairs, and you believe that life is good for that 1 second. You know, even in the world that we're on today, with the political distress that's happening, with the economical distress that's happening, giving that people that 1 second of, you know, life is good, that's a job done. You know, and
Do you write the songs together, and how long roughly
well,
does it take?
thing is, like Todd's come in the last 4 months, and I'll say now, it feels like we've been together for the last 10 years. But it's one of the best in the crowd. But we've our single Midnight Queen is about to be released. Here she is now.
Here she is.
It's the Midnight Queen, baby.
Down with me.
She's a Midnight Queen. With so we've got our single Midnight Queen coming out, which me and Jack, you know, wrote before Todd was even in the band. And it was the reason why we got Todd in the band, was because at that point we had some distress within the lineup, and we were releasing this major single, or we knew that we wanted to, so we needed to get the right person in. So we waited, got Todd in, the song had already been written at this point, so
Except the solo.
which fucking smashed it.
And the outro.
And the outro, and the hair, and everything, and the hair. It's beautiful. But you know,
I did help arrange the outfit.
yeah. But that's just a single. We've got an EP coming out in July or August, I think it is. But the single's coming out 11th of May. But after this, the album will be written by all of us.
What's your website? Where can we find you?
At the moment, it's all done on social media. Facebook. Facebook is our biggest outlet. Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, we got tweeted by Fender the other day. You know what I'm saying? The Instagram makes us look good, so go on there.
Why was your name changed?
Why was the name changed? Do you know what? It was a group decision.
Angelo was fed up with going, oh, what's the name of your band? The Angelo Tristan band. What's your name?
So it used to be the Angelo
Yeah. The thing is, we sat down, we had, you know, like I said, we've been recording this single that has been anticipated for the past
We've
5
been
years.
thinking about it for quite
Yeah.
fucking while.
And it needed to be something that we'd make a choice about before we release this major single, and with the music video, and with all of this. And me and Jack were sitting in the front room one day, and I just remembered this film because I love Tom Cruise, man. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
You look a bit Tom Cruise.
You know what?
You look a bit like Tom Cruise. You look short. And
I'm taller than both of you. Right. Anyway.
you are actually tall.
Yeah. You know that film Collateral, and I turned to Jack and I went, you know what? That's a band name. I checked on Google, did the whole Google shenanigans thing. A band called Collateral band, Collateral music, nothing. So we went, you know what? That's it. And the reason why is because in Old English terms,
Old English.
in the old.
Ye olde English.
Basically, what it means is that you can be related but not by blood, and that as a band, exactly, and and mate, it just stuck.
And in
Stack?
stuck. It's basically
It's stuck. Mortgage. What did he change? But yeah, you know, it's great.
Ask us something ridiculous.
Please.
I've got something.
Who's got the biggest dick?
Way out.
Well, we all know the
Will you get into that? I don't want to.
answer. We can all see the answer.
Go on.
Can't see them on camera, can you?
What?
We're going to play a game in a minute.
Oh, okay, all right.
So shut up.
You told me to throw it out there. If you wanted to say
Oh, right,
something.
do you want to play now?
No, carry on.
Okay.
My bad. Edit that out.
Right.
Your handwriting is terrible.
Favourite gig so far? And where would you like to play?
Well, favourite gig that we've seen.
No, play.
Play.
I would say, do you know what? Todd's first gig. At Lounge 666, which we are playing on the May 12th for our single release.
All downhill from there.
Go, big brother.
Sorry. Miles away.
So the first gig, these guys were shitting at themselves. So I didn't know the song. We were on the way up there in the van.
It was just in the back of the van going, no.
That will be the last time. No, you're right.
We were in the back of the van. And it was like dude, honestly.
I'm gonna smash it.
I'm gonna smash it.
They had the album on. Luke and Jack was like G G G G G C C C C C. And I was like, dude, calm down.
Mate,
Fine.
and we turned up, right? We turned up. And we were opening up for a band called Tokyo Taboo, and we were the headlining support act. Mate, first show, and it was a week of recording, and we were rehearsing in the recording studio. That the day before. We were tired. We had been in that recording studio for about 14 hours. The day after, this guy turns up. We're shitting ourselves. I'm guaranteeing. I was in the bath that morning. I prayed to God. I went, God, please let it be a good show. And do you know what?
He doesn't even have a religion.
Do you know what? He turned up, and it was the best show we've ever played. It was the best show we've ever played.
I cocked up more than Todd.
But only because we were that surprised of how good it was. Literally, at one point, I forgot what chord I was playing because I was listening to this guy. I was like, oh, what the fuck are you
I was like, no, he's smashing it. Oh, I fucked up now.
Yeah, Lounge 666 in Archway on, I can't remember, it was in 12th of December. No, 12th of May is the one coming up. But obviously, by then...
What was the second part of the question?
Where we want to play.
Where do we want to play?
Do you know what? There's obviously the desert that I said. I want to pack out the desert. I want to play on the moon. The first fucking band that plays on the moon. That's another thing. Do you know what? I really want to headline the O2. If I'm going to say that the O2 is one of the. It's just the grandeur of it, you know.
See, I want to play.
Yeah, of course, but it's local, it's home. You know, I want to play the O2.
I'd say main stage Rambling Man. Maidstone, my hometown.
Do you know what? Rambling Man is another thing.
See, I'm very comfortable. I'd love to be like playing the Key Club
in LA. Yeah, or Whiskey A Go Go, or the Roxy.
Something.
Of course.
Downstairs,
something like that.
Packed down.
Yeah, but in terms of
it's not massive, but it's cool and it's
of course. But that's I would say that's more.
Underworld is.
But I would say that's more of a hipster sort of play that we would want to play. In terms of grunge, you know, like the big time, I think something like packing out Wembley Stadium. And you know what people will say, you know, fucking dream or whatever, you know, but
you've got to have a drink.
You know what? There's no these big people that are in this industry today, man, that have made it, and they say dream big. They don't say that for no reason, because if you don't, you're gonna be, you know, locked up. It's okay to drink, so.
So, in the kind of way of Spinal Tap, would you name a song called Lick My Pump?
Lick my love. So are you asking me to?
Yeah, would you?
When I lick your love.
Turn the cameras off now.
What? So are you saying in terms of?
Someone get us an Uber.
Of course. That's even worse. You get raped. Right.
Lick my pump. No.
Punch my ankle. I think like, you know, as a band you progress through different stages of your career, right? So when you first start out, you kind of have to have the sort of image of, you need to take yourself seriously at a certain extent. It's only when then you kind of make a name for yourself where you're then in that ability to kind of take the piss a little bit. You know, I think it's that sort of weird in-between place where...
I don't think we need to do that.
I don't think we need to do that either. But in terms of something... Yeah.
Got another one. You turn your amp up.
I tell him to.
Do you?
My amp's just got dots. There's no 11 on it.
It's like 29 dots. Constellation of greatness.
I don't know if there's any copyright, but orange amps are the way to go. Mate.
It does sound fucking great.
It does.
Best amp I've ever played.
Mate, if Jack plays a wrong note, the orange amp basically covers it.
And it goes up to 11, yeah?
Yeah, of course it does.
It goes up to 29.
I've never turned it above about 60%.
Yeah.
Favourite song and why, if you've actually got one, because there's so many.
Oh, dude, that's like asking about a favourite film.
Favourite song? You have to pick one right now.
Living on a Prayer, man. Just because that's what got me into music. And it's not because, you know, I'm one of those mainstream Bon Jovi fans, which I'm not. I know, you know, everything about that band, but...
So you like that album?
It's Slippery and Wet. Yeah, I love that album. The biggest selling album of 1987, but...
I had that on vinyl.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those albums that inspired millions of people. In terms of, it's just the reason why I love this song. It's not because it's their best song. I don't think it's their best song by any means. They've progressed as a band as well, you know, and now also just being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I congratulate you guys. Fucking deserve it. You know, they've got a lot of better songs than them. But Living on a Prayer was, for me, that's what got me to do what I'm doing now, singing in front of, you know, my best friends for life. And being able to write stuff, and that's, I have to give that song credit.
Jack?
Right, I've actually put one off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But to me, Monkey Business by Skid Row.
Ooh! Fucking curveball there, aren't you?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. It's
Alright.
a fucking cool
Fair
song.
enough.
It's like a heavy riff.
Oh, I love you guys, you're so cool.
I would go.
Here we go. Hang on, hang on.
Yeah, drum roll.
I think parties like you, like Cadillac.
Fuck me.
If you haven't heard of them, check them out. They're so cool.
That is
something
big tunes, man.
Something that just makes you want to go out and party like them.
Just like me, like
I've
Queen
changed
will.
my mind. I've changed my mind.
You've changed your mind. You can't do that. You're not allowed. You're gonna piss off Skid Row now, you know.
Jukebox Hero fault.
Oh, you just pissed off Skid Row. Mate, if there's one band you want to piss off, it's Skid Row.
This is an important one. What really brings the music industry these days? What is it personally?
Do you know what? Some fucking fun. Do you know what? Yeah, that's it. Some fucking fun. And some, you know what, it's so, the music industry is so like, it's so, I don't know, it's like a fucking, you know, sky-rise building. That's not what music is about. Do you know? Music is about freedom, and it's about fucking singing what you want to sing about and making people what they want to feel.
No, Janis Joplin says almost the same thing.
I didn't know, but I respect her much. But it's about...
Do you respect Janis Joplin?
I do respect her. I respect her even more now. In fact, you know what? I love Janis Joplin. I do. But I just want to, you know, we just want to give it fun. We want to like inspire other bands to know that they can do whatever the fuck they want to do and get credit for it.
I would like to say, if you could inspire anyone to pick up a guitar.
Just do it.
I never did music at school.
Just do it.
Or a
Can't read
bass.
music.
Or a bass.
If you can just inspire somebody
Just do it. Your life is done.
You fucking done it.
If you change the life of one person, that is your job done.
Well, wise on us.
No, you know, we want to just have fun. The world needs fun, like it really does.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh! Do you know what? He's gonna kill himself now. Fuck off. Alice Cooper. Do you know what? Ozzy. Are you both? I'm gonna say Alice Cooper.
Why?
Well, because one, I saw him open up for Motley Crue at National, and and to be honest, I love his music. It's more my style. I think Alice Cooper, he's just a beast. And he created the Hollywood Vampires Club, which I went to in LA, and I saw, yeah.
Yeah, but Motley Crue opened up for Ozzy and got out drugs and drinks by Ozzy Osbourne. It's definitely not a good thing. But I've got respect for that. But Ozzy, I fucking love his shit. Like he's always got bangers. Like they've both got bangers.
Who would you? Yeah. Oh, Alice Cooper, I got your back, man. I got your back. Fucking love
This guy will play around the bass.
You know what? I'll be one of your 200 million guitarists that you have. I've got long hair as well. I can sing like
I'll go get pissed and roll. You go and play
What's happening here? We're missing something over here. Like we're having our own little games. Right, go on.
Okay. Take that in One Direction.
Fuck, none of it.
Sorry.
I don't know the difference.
Take that or One Direction.
They would be Take That because they actually started that sort of boy band thing and they pioneered.
Yeah, Gary Barlow.
And they didn't come from a.
They didn't come from a show.
Gary Barlow is supposed to be a really lovely guy.
Yeah, man. But do you know what I say? Take That. Take
I
That.
could go out for a beer with Gary.
Of course. You two are gay.
This thing you've done lately, if you're
What?
allowed to
Say that again.
if you're allowed to say it to camera.
Say that again.
I can't say that.
Not this thing you've done lately, if you're allowed to say it to camera, and if you did do it, you could say somebody else did it.
No, I can't. I literally cannot say.
Well, I can
That sounds so good, I want to know.
Babe, am I allowed to say the naughtiest thing I've done with the camera? Your name won't be involved. but your description of girlfriend might be.
Come on, babe. I love that. It's not about me. If it's about me, you just told everyone it's about me.
No. I'm asking you now. Nothing's been said. We've just been said, what's the naughtiest thing you've ever done?
I know, but if you just told everyone it's about me, say it.
What's the most recent? He said it. I didn't even fucking say it. But some swing shagging, apparently. No, that wasn't the naughtiest thing. It's been a thumbs up. I don't even know what to say this. You know what? I don't know. Thumbs up to Amy because she's great. You go first.
I once put her in a bread bag.
No, the best part of it is, please tell him.
No. I swung it. And I lifted it up. It was perfect. It hit the windowsill. Right, the turd shot out of the bread bag and went through the gap of the window.
So this is rock and roll.
You should tell that story everything.
Do you know what? The naughtiest thing I've ever done, I will confess this on camera, and I got forbidden my grandparents see this. I think I went out to a party. My grandparents were going. I'm actually saying something. Is that one?
This one's failed, but you're still on.
Okay, I'm still on. Right, okay. Right, because I'm literally about to confess the biggest thing.
Come on, confess.
My grandparents, right? My grandparents were going. And basically, I was just like, you're going.
You can't leave.
I'm going to the toilet. Oh, yeah, everyone's going.
Don't do it. You're like Joey on Friends right now. You need all of us standing here going, hey.
Take it out and send it to you separately.
Think of a cooler thing. Say that instead. Just say that rule it.
I've got everyone looking at me. Everyone's left me.
It's like the devil.
Where's everyone going?
You know what shoulders.
Oh, now I'm really not. Amy, I need you.
Angelo,
Right.
don't name names. Just that's cool.
What's that? Oh, I've had a threesome. Was it good? Do you know what? Are you back, mate? Yeah. I fucking rock and roll star. I've had a fivesome. Yeah? Yeah. Without you and Jack by my side, mate, I'm nothing. Alright?
You're alright.
I've had a threesome. There we go. You know what? I've had a foursome. I'm getting told now. Do you know I did have a foursome? Not for me.
Don't up, yeah? Just don't up.
Yeah, go on.
Next.
We don't need Jack here.
Right, then. What's still on?
I've got 2 red batteries.
2 good batteries. Which one's wrong? That one's on.
My backup's still wrong.
Is this one on?
This one's still red. Yeah, but this one's red.
Okay.
Anything you want to ask? Right, go on. Yeah, go on. Without Jack.
Right, when is the release date for the single? Where is
Single?
it and where can you get tickets?
11th of May is the release date for the single, Midnight Green. And that will be released on iTunes, Amazon, everywhere across the world. Spotify, everything like that. It's just Collaterall, Google, right, Roulette Media Records, just go on there, on their page, and you can buy the actual music.
The release party is
Whereabouts? In London?
It's Camden. It's Archway, which is it's basically around the same area. It's basically a place called Nightclub Collins. Lounge 666. It's his other name, like this guy. 66 Lounge 666, and that's where his first show was played. Do you know what? It's going to be quite a special night because that's where we first played together, and it's going to be a nice thing just to launch our first official. Basically, if you go on our Facebook, Collaterall UK, formerly known as the Actual Just Band at the moment. But if you go on Collateral UK, like our Facebook page, we're posting stuff every day where you can get the tickets. You can get cheap tickets online if you go on our roulettes, on our record. Roulette Media. basically all you do is put your name and email address, and it will just send your name into the list and return it today for £5. But it's all on our page.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, good. Good. Right. I think that's about it, really.
Alright.
Yeah.
However, let's wait for the bigger part.
Yeah. The thing is, obviously we're considering more filming, not today, but...
Yeah, that's right. So this is part one of what we're going to be doing with Collaterall. We're going to be following around all of that, and then we are, yeah. You didn't know that. Are we going to put the program?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
No, mine.
No, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So, like, goodbye from Mars, which you said.
Mars and Films as well.
We are marsandfilms.com.
Yeah. We're Collaterall. Thank you. And thank you, brother. Thank you as well for the makeup as well.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I've got shots on.
Oh, she's got a makeup. I might